Welcome back to Rescuebots Academy Season 2. Today we're taking a look at the episode The Lonely Titan. In this episode, Wedge wants some alone time away from the other recruits to work on his model of the academy, but he ends up learning that it's more fun to do things with his friends. The beginning of this episode fooled me at first. I think it's because the first shot is almost exactly like the real main hall, but then with each shot after it, we see more and more cardboard, until eventually we get the reveal of Wedge's big face. I don't know who to commend, the art team doing such a good job making the place look like cardboard, or Wedge for building such a detailed model. So the recruits try to get Wedge to play with them, but he just wants to be left alone so he can do his project on his own. Did Medic saying,
"Well, excuse me,"
remind anyone else of when Link would say,
"Well, excuse me, princess."
The Rescuebots get a distress signal from Citadel Secondus, who was the Titan that we met in the episode The Empty City. They arrive at Citadel Secondus, who informs them that only one of them may enter. And when Wedge realizes that this means that he will finally get some alone time, he jumps at the chance. Of course, being inside a Titan, Wedge isn't truly alone. Truth be told, I'm actually reviewing this episode before The Empty City because this episode was available in good quality for me and the previous episode was not. So I don't know if I'll cover it in that review or not, or even if these reviews will all go up in order, but just in case, when I first watched this episode, I thought Secundus' voice sounded like David Kaye, who is obviously best known for playing Megatron in Beast Wars, Beast Machines, Armada, Energon, and Cybertron, and as Optimus Prime in Animated. And he's also been known to return to Transformers to play smaller roles such as Hardshell in Prime, and Hammerstrike and Slashmark in Robots in Disguise. So it wouldn't be too unexpected of him to come back again and play this small role. Well, small as in screen time and not being a regular character. Obviously, as a Titan, it's a very big role. But anyways, no, turns out this is not David Kaye, but is actually Frank Quicklick? Is that how you pronounce it? The same voice as Chase in this show. Which now makes me wonder, if they don't get the original voice actors and keep it non-union for the War for Cybertron Kingdom cartoon, just like this show, Frank could play a half-decent imitation of David Kaye's Beast Wars Megatron.
No, not that.
Doesn't sound so bad.
Oh, trust me, it is.
So Secundus brought Wedge here to play a game called Stack Attack, which basically seems like a real-world version of Tetris, which is right up Wedge's alley because he loves to stack things. So the real reason Secundus brought the Rescuebots here was to help him basically get over his shyness, and to help him navigate through an asteroid field so that he can meet up with some of his fellow Titans. Unfortunately, Secundus waited so long that the other Titans left, which is disappointing because I really wanted to see who the other Titans were. Would it have been guys like Fortress Maximus or Metroplex, or maybe even Iaconus or Croaton? I was also really excited for a second because they made it seem like Secundus might come to Earth, meaning that the Rescuebots would have their own Titan. But then Secundus decided to try and find the other Titans by himself. So that's disappointing. Maybe in a future episode he'll come to Earth. And we end the episode with Wedge learning that it's more fun to do stuff with his friends than on his own. And it's really cute how Hotshot is covered in glue and cardboard. But I couldn't help but feel like this episode sent the wrong message. Yes, it is important to do things with your friends and socialize and stuff like that, but it's also important to have your own alone time as well. It's healthy to have some time by yourself when it's peaceful and quiet, and you can just relax, read a book, or like Wedge was trying to do here, work on your own personal project. You don't have to always do everything with your friends, just like how you shouldn't always do everything by yourself either. There is a balance, and I think that's really what Wedge wanted, and what this episode should have been about. Oh well, it was still cool seeing a Titan in Rescuebots Academy. And at least this episode was a little more true to the characters than Mark Steele's previous episode that I reviewed, Medics Get Schooled. As always, let me know what you thought of this episode down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that other fun stuff. and I'll see you next time for another Transformers Rescue Bots Academy episode review.